most fascinating, intelligent, and terrifying historical figures to ever live was Queen Olympias, Alexander the Great's mother. Olympias was born into a powerful royal family. Her father passed away while she was just 15 years old, and her uncle married her off to the new king of Macedonia, Philip II. As a teenaged bride, Olympias entered more into a nightmare than a fairy tale. Philip was nearly a decade older than her, and he was a hard, harsh man. She was actually wife number 4. It is said that when Philip II gazed upon her, he fell passionately in love with her red hair and matching fiery temper. Queen Olympias was obsessed with snakes. She belonged to a snake-worshipping cult devoted to the god Dionysus, and she reportedly kept snakes in her bed while she slept. A year after her wedding, Olympias earned her place as queen with one act. In 356 BC, she gave birth to a baby boy, giving Philip yet another heir. She named him Alexander, and Olympias started building her son's legend immediately. During her daughter Cleopatra's wedding celebration, Philip was standing in a theater when one of his own personal guards brutally stabbed Philip between the ribs, killing him. All eyes were on Olympias, but there was no proof. Directly after Philip's assassination, Olympias had her longtime rival, Queen Eurydice's children, killed since they were a direct threat to Alexander's succession. As a result, Eurydice took her own life. While Alexander was away on campaigns, she acted as regent and corresponded with him constantly. But in 323 BC, Olympias suffered the loss of her pride and joy, Alexander the Great. He died in Babylon while on campaign. While mourning her son deeply, Olympias also knew that she had to act fast if she wanted to keep her power. Her rivals kicked Olympias' grandson, Alexander IV, off the line of succession and turned Olympias' old, hated stepson Arrhidaeus into the new king. Instead of giving up, Olympias gathered a large army and marched into Macedonia to destroy her rivals. When she saw the armies of the so-called King Arrhidaeus approach her, she convinced the men to join her side. The battle was won without bloodshed. Olympias captured Arrhidaeus and swiftly executed him. But she had a darker plan for his wife, Medea Eurydice. Olympias famously sent her a cup of poison, a noose, and a sword, then told her to choose how she would die. Medea Eurydice chose the noose. In the end, Queen Olympias suffered a brutal fate. Her sworn enemy, Cassander, laid siege to the city and ordered for Queen Olympias to be stoned to death. He also executed her grandson, Alexander IV, successfully wiping out Alexander the Great's lineage.